We leave the 4 cats and the chicken with our friend John, and our journey begins. It's a long way to the airport, so we stay overnight at our friend's house near Hood River, Oregon, above the Columbia River. We fly British Airways to London and take a Ryanair flight to Krakow, Poland. Our room is sweet and overlooks a school playground with a basketball hoop. Krakow is magical, especially the main square. We wish we could linger, but surgery's on Monday and we must catch a bus to Novi Targ, 60 kilometers to the south. In Novi Targ, our 7th floor room has a pleasant view of the village. All goes well with Peter's surgery, and it only costs $1,800. The staff is wonderful and personable. Almedica is a first-rate clinic. As Peter recovers, we walk every day to have coffee in the town square, to see the Dunajec River, which comes down off the Tatra Mountains, part of the Carpathian Range. We observe the village in its various moods from our window. We find a funky pub called Plama and meet some folks. A huge spread of traditional Polish food can be had for under $10. When Peter feels stronger, we take a bus over the Tatras to Slovakia and eventually arrive by train in Cluj-Napoca, Romania. We're impressed by the beautiful architecture. Churches, theaters, a restored Jewish synagogue. Pastel-painted buildings seem to be uniquely Romanian. Things are, on the one hand, beautiful and intricate, and on the other hand, raw and unrestored, which, for us, is an appealing mix. The narrow cobblestone streets of the old town are curvy and amusing. A pub called Beer Wall sits beside a canal and is full of young people. We love the interesting doorways we pass by. St. Michael's Cathedral Square is a good place to watch people and pigeons, and to relax with a coffee or a beer. The tower is about 300 feet high. We walk in the park beside the Somasul Mic River. And then we take a night train to Bucharest, and then on to Constanta, the largest port in Romania, on the Black Sea. There are lots of Roman ruins and a large archaeological institute. There's a lively cafe scene there, too, and mellow cats are everywhere. The coffee is super good. We take a train across a canal that was cut between the Black Sea and the Danube to Mangalia. And there we have a nice setup at the Pension Theo. Wild swans swim in the Black Sea at the marina. And we just walk all around town. There we have another meal, and it's so good. Then we take a short bus ride to a small village called Vamavece and walk 1 kilometer to get our passports stamped on the border with Bulgaria. A gap in the bus service leads us to have to walk another 8 kilometers to a village called Duran Kulak. We missed the once daily bus we needed to catch because it left early. So a kind woman who owns the market hooks us up with a ride to Shabla, 18 kilometers away, where we have lunch before the bus arrives. The young bus driver is competent but has a very urgent driving style, which pushes the bus too hard, causing it to break down. The small bus is full and everyone disembarks. When a smaller replacement bus arrives, the only seats left are beside the driver. We try not to focus on what unfolds before us, and he gets us to Varna, another Black Sea port, where there is much to discover. Like the remnants of Roman thermal baths and long, wide pedestrian walkways. And again, lots of cats. We find a hip coffee house with excellent pastries and sidewalk seating, and people are enjoying the company of one another. We check out the white sand beach. The park above the beach is very long and beautiful, and we wish our journey could just go on and on.
Thank you. Very good.
We fly from Varna to London, where we stay near Hyde Park with Nessie, whom we met at the pub in Novi Targ. Our friend Jeff meets us the next morning at the tube station and takes us to St. Paul's Cathedral and over the Millennium Bridge. And Peter can do what he's wanted to do all his life: touch the water of the Thames.